People are always talking about politics. Kamala this, Trump that. They both suck. They both suck. Like, why even worry about that? You know, you got a life. You got so much ahead of you. You know, you can die tomorrow. Cause yeah, there's no guaranteed tomorrow, but you get to live every single day. You get to live. Okay? Whenever that time ends, it's whenever that time ends, okay? But why politics? Why focus on such a thing anyways? First off, politics doesn't even matter. We can live in capitalism, communism, we can live in socialism. It's all gonna suck either way. There's still gonna be an inequality there, right there. There's gonna always be the man that's down, you know, and I'm saying it in such a stupid simple terms because it's just the man kicking us down, man. It's the man. And I'm sounding like one of those loony people with fucking aluminum in their fucking head saying, oh shit, don't trust the man, but it's all part of the system, man. And I'm like, you know what I mean? You wake up every day, you have a job, and you're building this system. You are building the very system you hate. You are building the very system you disapprove of. Or you are building the very system you complain about. Why go to a job that's like a big corporation, or that's just like a company that still could be owned by like whatever, man. I don't know. This is how stupid I am. But I do know, fuck the man. Fuck the man. You gotta fuck the man sometimes, man. You gotta stick it up in his fucking ass and say, hey, fuck you. Fuck the man, bro. You gotta say fuck the man sometimes, bro. Like, there's nothing wrong with going to a McDonald's or a Burger King. There's nothing wrong with ordering something from a place you like to order. There's nothing wrong with going to the grocery store, buying food. But when a lot of crops are sprayed with like a lot of pesticide, with a lot of poison, and when the dirt has been sprayed so much with bad chemicals since I think the Great Depression, I gotta tell you something, bro. A lot of things that's organic is still gonna be poison. But the very dirt you get your crops from, it's gonna be poison, I guess, right? It's like when man thinks of simple ways to get the job done. It's like those simple ways have consequences that's gonna affect the future of like generations to come. And I feel like this generation that we are in is gonna be the last good generation that we're gonna have before another generation is not gonna have it as easy as us. I mean, I'm not talking about boomers. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm not gonna say how easy life back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s were, how everything was affordable, how a working man can still bring food to the table and still have enough to sit down and crack open a cold one, you know? I'm not trying to say that, right? What am I trying to say? I'm not making sense, man. But what if this utopia is way beyond a utopia? Like it's a dystopia. I shouldn't even say beyond, but below a utopia. Yeah, maybe it's like a type of going down type of shit. It's a dystopia, man. It's like when things get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, man. When more money is printed out, man. When higher classes become lower classes and richer people become richer, and even rich people that were rich end up becoming poor. It's like, what if we all end up living in tents? And what if like a lot of places are already gonna be owned by whoever has the most, you know, or whoever is like behind the whole behind the whole show. I don't know. That's more like what I think would happen in later future. That's because I think the society we live in is pretty dystopic. I mean, like, there's nothing. I can tell you, we live in a society that we can enjoy for now when we can enjoy it. And this is why I'm saying we might. I gotta say might, because like I can't just guarantee and be like I'm right when that's not cool, but might be the last generation to actually enjoy things before generations to come will not enjoy things. And it sucks for them, but if you still live long enough and you're not dead by tomorrow or whatever time, I mean, you might still get to experience the start of it to the middle of it. And I don't know, AI, and then we got computers, we got all this. Like, a lot of things, it's too good, but it's like, it's also bad, you know? Like, I don't know. I feel like if something can easily take your job, can easily replace you, can easily do everything you can do, but way beyond your skills, not even talent, but skills, I feel like that's pretty terrifying. It's pretty cool that there's like AI, but I feel like it's pretty terrifying to know that your own creation can fuck you over in that sense. Like, your own creation can have that own free will. Like, who's to say that when AI becomes much more advanced that they won't develop their own free will? Like, who's to say they won't have a free will? I don't know anything about technology. I'm not like anything, you know, I don't have expertise in this. I'm not in like no college. I'm a high school dropout. Okay? Who makes retarded YouTube videos and just goes on doing nothing, man. But it's like, who's to say AI can't develop their own free will? Who's to say that technology cannot just go ransacking and just like fuck you over? The very phone you have spies on you. The very phone you have listens to you. So every single thing you talk about is going to be advertised to you. And it's like interesting to know that like we grew comfortable with that. It's like when we first hear this shocking news, we become accustomed to it and then comfortable with the fact that that's going on. When we hear, wow, our food's being poisoned, wow, microplastics, shocking. And then when you, throughout the days of time, it's like you're over it. It's like, why protest about something when you're gonna get over it quick? Why try to change something when it's not even gonna be changed? And even if you do change it, it's still gonna be like a way that like there's gonna be some satisfaction, but not like what you actually wanted, right? I know that doesn't make sense, but I hope that can mean something. I'm either going on a rant or a tantrum. I don't know. But it's a beautiful life, and it's a terrifying life. It's a beautiful life because we got nature, we got people, and either we're all connected or not, either if like people are in tune or not, it doesn't matter. You can be alone, you can still be around someone. Or you can just be alone and still not really be alone, you know what I mean? I mean, like, life is just so beautiful when a person creates their personal experience, goes through their personal experience and they create something out of their life, it becomes beauty because that's what they created. Something positive or something good that they put their mind to became a reality, and that's amazing. Your negativity can become a reality too, but then you can still create something positive out of that negativity. Nothing can stop you from life besides yourself, and that's just like the beauty of life, that your own enemy is actually yourself. And they're like, yeah, anyone can kill you, anyone can harm you, anything can happen. But it's like you're living through the moments where we're free. And then when you hear something that's shocking or something shocking is about to happen, and but you still live through it. I'm not saying you get over it. It's still gonna be in the back of your mind, but you're still gonna feel some kind of comfortability with it. And well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Um, I just hope everything ends up being cool. Everything ends up being chill. Everything just ends up being how it can be. Either if like a lot of trees gets cut down and like a lot of like land expands to become like bigger buildings and taller scrapers and whatever. And even though like more things might become metallic and I guess futuristic looking, and more things will become advanced, obviously, since like the human brain has like its full potential, unlimited. It seems like we only use 10% of our brain after all, but like it's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life. Either you're an introvert or an extrovert, you're enjoying a beautiful life. Um, yeah.